Very good afternoon to all of you. Yes. So this is MBA, right? MBA and okay, fine. Right. So let's. Okay. Anyways, my name is John. I'm head of the unit for Rainbow Hospitals. Prior to this, I worked with Hospitals. I joined as a training manager. I moved into quality, and then I took over as operations head, and then I moved into Rainbow Hospitals. So total years put together, 22 plus years of experience. So I'm basically from Chennai. So I understand you are all from Chennai or from other places. How many of you are from Chennai? Oh, great. Okay. Majority of the crowd is from Chennai. So everybody is comfortable with English and Tamil or English, Tamil, only Tamil? How does it go? Both, right? Okay, so we'll mix and match as when it is required. Okay, so the topic today that we are just going to discuss is quality assurance in hospital operations, right? So before we start the session, let me ask you a very, very open question and you have to answer very, very honestly. Okay, you got to be very honest in your answer. How many of you wanted to attend this session? If you, I really wanted to attend the session, that's why I'm telling you. If you do that, put your hands up. Okay, fine. Like, why? No, just one person at a time. Why? Sorry, you wish to? Okay, so you want to get into the quality department. Okay. 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 Fair enough. In this presentation, the last slide before thank you will be for you. Okay. I don't know. I created it. I didn't know there is an actual person sitting over here. You will know why. Okay. Right. So I understand. See, many of you will not understand what is the relevance. எனக்கு இதுல என்ன இருக்கு நான் இது குவாலிட்டி வந்து நான் என்ன பண்ண போறேன் நான் ஒரு பிசினஸ் அசிஸ்டன்ட் நான் வந்து டாக்டர் சப்போர்ட் பண்ண போறேன் எனக்கு குவாலிட்டிக்கு என்ன சம்பந்தம் சேம் வே எவ்ரி அதர் டிபார்ட்மெண்ட் சே மேனேஜ்மெண்ட் ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ் வந்து நான் வந்து ஆபரேஷன்ஸ் போக போறேன் நான் வந்துட்டு இந்த டிபார்ட்மெண்ட் போக போறேன் அந்த டிபார்ட்மெண்ட் போக போறேன் குவாலிட்டி போறவங்க மட்டும் தான குவாலிட்டி தேவை எங்களுக்கு இது தேவை கரெக்டா தப்பா எஸ் ஸோ today in this presentation or in this 2 hours we are going to say we are going to see why quality is actually relevant for everybody. Okay, not only just hospital quality, as quality in general. Why is it important, or why is it, or how is it relevant? Okay, we will understand that. Okay. Okay, so we're going to look at the objectives. So we'll be learning the origins of quality assurance, understand the need for quality assurance, involuntary application and effects, evolutions and refinement, effects in various industries. So these are the objectives which we will be trying to achieve in this presentation. Right? Next slide. Okay, agenda, history, purpose, method, relevance, accreditations, and contributions. Okay, so this is the agenda. So we will be going step by step. Now, again, how many of you think quality is okay? For those who put your hands up, I'm asking, how many of you think quality is interesting? Quality interesting or boring? Interesting, eh? Okay. By the time 2 hours finishes, you'll be done. Okay, right? Yes. So we'll start with the history of quality assurance. Let's have a very quick overview. So first, Middle Ages. Quality started somewhere in around 400 AD. Okay, so there was something called as merchant guilds. So the first quality systems took place in 400 AD. Okay, so these merchant guilds, they are like different production centers. இப்போ நம்ம இதில் பார்த்தோம்னா இருப்பாங்க இல்லையா பொறுப்பாளர்கள் இருப்பாங்க ஆசாரி இருப்பாங்க கார்பெண்டர்ஸ் இருப்பாங்க ஸோ அந்த மாதிரி டிஃப்ரெண்டாக இருக்காங்கல்ல அவங்க எல்லாருமே வந்து இன்னைக்கு வந்து அவங்களோட அசோசியேஷன் ஒன்று வச்சிருக்காங்க கரெக்டா தே ஆல் ஹேவ் அன் அசோசியேஷன் அப்போ வந்து பாத்தீங்கன்னா அந்த பீரியட்ல வந்துட்டு they have something called as a guild. It will be called as a merchant guild, mariners guild, carpenters guild அப்படின்னு சொல்லி guild இருக்கும். So the purpose of this guild வந்து என்ன அப்படின்னா அவங்க ஃபினிஷ் பண்ற ப்ராடக்ட் எல்லாமே வந்து நல்ல ப்ராடக்டா இருக்கா அப்படிங்கிறதுக்காக அதை வந்து கில்டா வச்சிருப்பாங்க. ஸோ நீங்க அந்த கில்டுல வந்து ஒரு மெம்பரா இருந்தாதான் வந்துட்டு நீங்க வந்து அந்த ட்ரேட வந்து நீங்க ப்ராக்டிஸ் பண்ண முடியும். ஸோ பேசிக்லி யூ ஷுட் பி given a recognition or a license from the guild to practice a particular business. For example, ஒரு கார்பெண்டரா இருந்தா ஃபர்ஸ்ட் he has to go join that guild அங்க வந்து ட்ரைனிங் எடுக்கணும். ட்ரைனிங் எடுத்துட்டு ஃபைனலா அந்த ட்ரைனிங்கோட முடிவுல வந்து அவருக்கு ஒரு அசைன்மெண்ட் கொடுப்பாங்க. அந்த அசைன்மெண்ட்ல he has to finish it as per the specification of the master. So if he is able to meet those criteria, then he will be given a license. Okay, license இப்போ இருக்கிற மாதிரி கிடையாது. அப்போ வந்து ஒரு பேக் ஒன்று கொடுப்பாங்க. It will be on a copper plate included bag which they will wear it on the collar. So என்னைக்காவது வந்து கிங்கோட அந்த 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 நாட்டோட ராஜாவோட இதுல இருந்து வந்து இன்ஸ்பெக்ஷனுக்கு வந்தாங்கன்னா இதை வந்து அவங்க காமிக்கணும். So that is where it all started. அதாவது the first system to ensure proper delivery of items. Okay, so that is where it started. Okay, right. So who's this? So the next stage happens in 1854 in the Crimean War. Okay, so Florence Nightingale. How many of you know Florence Nightingale? Okay, you people don't know Florence Nightingale. Physician assistants, no? Physician assistants, you don't know Florence Nightingale. Okay, great. Fine. So Florence Nightingale is called as Lady with the Lamp. கைவிட கேட்டிய காரிகைன்னு சொல்லுவாங்க. ரைட்டா? நர்சிங்க்குலாம் வந்து அவங்க தான் வந்து ஒரு பீக்கன். ரைட்டா? So what is the relevance of quality and this Florence Nightingale? அவங்க nurse, right? What is the connection? So just to understand what she has done, okay, first of all, she led a team of 38 nurses. அவங்க டீம்ல வந்து 38 nurses ட்ரிபியூன் வார் நடக்கும்போது, so இது ஸ்குட்டாரி அப்படிங்கிற ஒரு ஊர்ல ஒரு வார் நடந்துட்டு இருக்கு between ரஷ்யா and டர்க்கி and அந்த ஒரு குரூப், அப்புறம் இன்னொரு பக்கம் பிரிட்டன், பிரான்ஸ் இவங்க எல்லாம் இருக்காங்க. So இவங்க வந்து பிரிட்டிஷ் சைடுல வந்துட்டு இவங்க வந்து நர்ஸா இருக்காங்க. She is the head over there. So she has a team of 38 people. Whenever the soldiers are getting wounded, her job or the team of her job is to make sure everybody is attended to properly. Okay, so that is the idea. So during the process, she implemented certain methods in the way how the soldiers are taken care of. So because of that, she was able to uncover a scandal where soldiers die from preventable disease rather than battlefield wounds. What does it mean? ஒரு வார் நடக்குதுன்னா எதனால பொதுவா இறந்து போவாங்க? அதுல அடிபடுறதுனால தானே இறந்து போவாங்க. பட் அவங்களோட ஸ்டாட்டிஸ்டிக்கல் கான்செப்ட் அவங்க வந்து ஒரு அனாலிசிஸ் பண்ணி அதை பார்க்கும்போது அடிப்பட்டதை விட ப்ரிவென்டபிள் டிசீஸ்னால வந்து நிறைய பேர் வந்து நிறைய சோல்ஜர்ஸ் வந்து இறந்துடுறாங்கன்றதை வந்து அவங்க கண்டுபிடிக்கிறாங்க. ஸோ தட் வாஸ் சம்திங் வெரி வெரி சிக்னிஃபிகன்ட் அட் தட் பாயிண்ட் ஆஃப் டைம். ஓகே, ஏன்னா யாருமே அந்த மாதிரி ஒரு ஸ்டடி வந்து பண்ணதில்லை. பிகாஸ் தேர் வாஸ் நோ மெத்தடாடிக்கல் ஸ்டடி ஆர் a method that was available to study. Then what she did, அவங்க வந்து அந்த ரிசல்ட்ஸ் வந்து கவர்மெண்ட்ல கொடுக்குறாங்க. அதை வச்சு என்ன பண்றாங்க, அந்த வார் டிபார்ட்மெண்டோட அட்மினிஸ்ட்ரேட்டிவ் செக்ஷனை வந்து ஃபுல்லா அவங்க வந்து ரிவாம்ப் பண்றாங்க. ஓகே, நெக்ஸ்ட். ஓகே, so just remember this diagram. This diagram we will see after some time. This is called as the Rose diagram of Florence Nightingale. Okay, இது வந்து clear இல்ல, I showed you here, but just remember the pattern. It's very very important. The first statistical model or an infographic model which was designed in the whole world. It was done by Florence Nightingale. Okay, so again, என்னென்னோ பேசுறீங்க, ஹிஸ்டரி ஜியோகிராஃபி எல்லாம் பேசுறீங்கன்னு நினைக்கிறீங்க. Everything has a relevance. Everything will come together as we go forward. Okay, so please focus on how things are evolving right now. Then started the Industrial Revolution. So the Industrial Revolution starts somewhere around the 19th century. So this is Frederick Winslow Taylor. Now he was another important contributor to the entire quality process. Okay, so இவரோட பீரியடுக்கு முன்னாடி வரைக்கும் பாத்தீங்கன்னா people used to do things their own way. அப்படின்னா என்ன அர்த்தம்? People used to do their things their own way அப்படின்னா என்ன அர்த்தம்? இப்போ ஃபார் எக்ஸாம்பிள் வந்து ஒரு கார்பென்ட்ரி ஷாப் இருக்கு. ஒரு கார்பென்ட்ரி ஷாப்ல போயிட்டு நீங்க வந்து 4 சேர் வாங்கணும் அப்படின்னு சொல்லி 4 கார்பெண்டருக்கு கொடுத்தீங்க அப்படின்னா 4 சேர் 4 விதமா இருக்கும். ஒரே ஷாப் தான், ஒரே ஷாப் 4 கார்பெண்டர், பட் 4 பேரும் வந்து 4 விதமா செஞ்சு கொடுப்பாங்க. ஓகே, இஸ் தட் ஓகே? why? Why is it not okay? Quality may differ. Okay, anything else? Standard it will not look uniform. Okay, next. Basically that is not what you wanted. You wanted 4 chairs which will look similar, correct? But அவங்கள பொறுத்த வரைக்கும் என்னன்னா they take pride in it. என்னோட ப்ராடக்ட் நான் தான் டிசைன் பண்ணுவேன். It is not you are the one who's paying, but the product is mine. That is what the production people used to have at that time. அவங்கள பொறுத்த வரைக்கும் என்னன்னா என் ப்ராடக்ட்ல என்னோட தனித்தன்மை வந்து அதுல தெரியணும் அப்படிங்கிறதுல அவங்க. ஆனா if you look at each product individually அது அதோட பெஸ்டா இருக்கும். It will be best. ஓகே, ஏன்னா அதே மாதிரி இன்னொரு சேர் இருக்காது. கண்டிப்பா சொல்லலையே இது வந்து இங்க ஊர்லயே தேடினாலும் எங்கேயுமே கிடைக்காதுன்னு சொல்லிட்டு அந்த மாதிரி ஒரு ப்ராடக்ட். பட் நம்ம ஒரு செட்டா ஒரு 4 வாங்கணும்னு பார்க்கணும். நீங்க ஒண்ணு ஒரே கார்பெண்டர் கிட்ட கொடுத்து ஒரு 2 வருஷம் கழிச்சு நீங்க போய் அவர்கிட்ட 4 சேர் வாங்கணும். பட் 4 பேர் கிட்ட கொடுத்தோம் அப்படின்னா ஒரே கடையில 4 டிஃபரெண்ட் மாடல் தான் உங்களுக்கு கிடைக்கும். Okay, so this is where the industrial revolution started. Industrial revolution starts in the 19th century. How many of you know what is industrial revolution? What is industrial revolution? நானும் ரொம்ப நேரமா industrial revolution பேசுறேன். Yes, somewhere, the machines started doing the work of man. There are 4 types of industrial revolution or 4 levels of industrial revolution which has happened. What are they? நம்ம படிச்சிருக்கோம் ஹிஸ்டரியில. இதெல்லாம் வந்து 8th 9th ஹிஸ்டரியில நம்ம படிச்சிருக்கோம். Yeah. Blue revolution, green revolution, red revolution, yellow revolution. Okay. The first industrial revolution started with fuel, coal, gas, these 2 things. Then followed by machines. Second industrial revolution. So, in fact, now we are at 5.0, which is the internet revolution. Okay, so so anyways, you can Google it and you can. Are you allowed phones? Inside, no phones allowed. Okay, so yeah, coming back to the story, this Mr. Frederick Winslow Taylor. So he was working with Bell telephones. Bell telephones came to BELL. Bell Laboratories. Have you heard of it? Okay, if you want, please note it down. These are all very interesting things, especially management guys, because these are all very old, centuries old companies. You should know about these companies. You should know about their techniques. Okay, so he was working with Bell South, which is basically a telephone company. Alexander Graham will get it. Yes. So our company is Bell is different. Okay, so our product வச்சு அவங்க என்ன பண்றாங்க, அந்த telephones வந்து manufacture பண்ணி விக்கிறாங்க. So அந்த கம்பெனில வந்து Mr. Frederick Winslow Taylor he was working. அப்போ வந்து இருந்த ப்ராப்ளம் என்னன்னு பாத்தீங்கன்னா, டெலிபோன்ஸும் வந்து இண்டஸ்ட்ரி ஹேண்ட்லிங். ஏன்னா அந்த ப்ராடக்ட் எடுப்பாங்க, வைப்பாங்க, பிக் பண்ணுவாங்க, all those things they will do. Now he is the first person who found out it is taking too much time. கரெக்ட்டா? ஏன்னா ஒரே டெலிபோன் வந்து ஒருத்தவங்க வந்து ஒரு நாளுக்குள்ள பண்ணுவோம், இன்னொருத்தவங்க வந்து ஒரே நாள்ல 10 ஃபோன் பண்ணி கொடுத்துருவாங்க. ஓகே, so what he did is he took the first initiative to standardize the production time. To standardize the production time enna, he said a single telephone should be manufactured within 3 hours. அத ஃபுல்லா எடுத்து வச்சு அசெம்பிள் பண்ணி கொண்டு வந்து வைக்கிறது வந்து 3 hours தான் ஆகணும். 3 hours மேல ஆகக்கூடாது. So அந்த கான்செப்ட்ஸ்ல வந்ததுதான் வந்து principles of scientific management. So though it is saying scientific, it has everything to do with production. Okay, production as a company. So he is the first person who said in the individual identity எல்லாம் வேண்டாம். When we go for mass production, when we go for large scale production, we cannot look at individuality of the product. So இதுக்கு வந்து we need to standardize the production method so that we are able to achieve our goals. So he is the first person who did that. So again, he became the first management consultant and he wrote the principles of scientific management and also he improved industrial efficiency. Do you all agree? Will this improve efficiency or not? ஒரு ஃபோன் தயாரிக்கிற இடத்துல நம்ம 10 ஃபோன் தயாரிக்கிறோம் அப்படின்னா of course the efficiency is improved, right? Next. Then in the 20th century, so this person Walter A. Schuhart. Okay, so again, please bear with me because you need to understand how it all came to be. Okay, so as we go, then we will converge together, right? So this is Walter A. Schuhart. So he is the next person to revolutionize the quality systems of a company. So he was the person who first introduced the control chart. Okay. So what is the control chart? MBA students you will study. Yes. So basically, the flow or the control chart is a system where you are able to plot your outcomes and ascertain whether it is falling within the range or not. Okay. Right. And he was the first person who introduced or to invent or to formulate the Sherwood cycle. So which is PDCA. What is PDCA? Plan, do, check, act. Usually what is on the Deming cycle is but it was not Deming who actually did that, it was Schuhart who did that. Deming was very much in support of Schuhart's system. So later on, Schuhart cycle became Deming cycle. Okay? And then he is the person who brought in the system of statistical control. Now again, coming back to Walter Schuhart, now again he was also working in Bell Labs. Okay, so on the time of the party, again he was working with Ford. Ford he was working with. So on the time of the party, he writes, he does his analysis. He's finding something is wrong. Production line there is some problem there. He's doing an analysis, and finally he's writing a letter to his boss, which is only one page. Okay, he's writing a one-page letter to his boss. அந்த லெட்டர்ல பாத்தீங்கன்னா ஃபர்ஸ்ட் லைன் வந்து ப்ளீஸ் கன்சிடர் த ஃபாலோயிங் அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு ஒரே ஒரு லைன் தான் இருக்கு. ரிமைனிங் வந்து எவ்ரிதிங் இஸ் a diagram. So he's showing a diagram, and when the boss sees the diagram, he is able to understand there is something wrong with the production line. Okay, so that is how the entire control chart system came to be. Okay, right. Next. Right, now Second World War after 1945. So William Edward Deming. See, Schuhart and Deming, they were not contemporaries. They were living together. I mean, not living together. They were living at the same time. Okay, yeah. They were living at the same time in two different places, right? So he was a very huge proponent of Schuhart cycle. Okay. Now he made something very again. He made a very significant contribution. He brought in something called as total quality management. The concept of total quality management. What do you mean by total quality management? Okay, fair enough. So total quality management does not mean, I mean, usually quality checking என்ன பண்ணுவாங்க எல்லா ப்ராடக்ட்டும் முடிச்சதுக்கு அப்புறம் கடைசியா ஒரு வாட்டி செக் பண்ணுவாங்க எல்லாம் நல்லா இருக்கா அப்படின்னு சொல்லி. So he is the person who said quality checking should happen at every stage. Only then you will be able to achieve the desired outcomes and reduce defects. Okay, so that is the base concept of total quality management. So that includes people also. Every person, every process, everything should be oriented to reducing risk or defects. Okay. There was something called the Ford Mazda study. Okay, that was done. So he was working for Ford, and Mazda. Mazda is a Japanese automobile company. So at that time, what happens is Ford and Mazda they go with the tire. Okay, they are producing a particular model of a vehicle or a truck. Basically, truck now the pickup truck பார்த்துருக்கீங்க இல்லையா அந்த மாதிரி. So இப்போ வந்து Toyota and Suzuki they have a tire, right? So இவங்க வந்து ஒரு டெக்னாலஜி கொடுப்பாங்க, இவங்க ஒரு டெக்னாலஜி கொடுப்பாங்க. பட் ஆனா ரெண்டு வண்டியும் பார்க்க ஒரே மாதிரி தான் இருக்கும், உள்ள ஒரே பார்ட்ஸ் தான் இருக்கும். பட் ஆனா manufacturing is from two different places. Okay, same concept they had. So it was a combination between Ford and Mazda. So in the car now manufactured பண்ணி American models also available, Japanese models also available in the US. Okay, இந்த காரை இன்ட்ரோ듀ஸ் பண்ண உடனே சேல்ஸ் வந்து ரெண்டுமே ஈக்குவலா போயிட்டே இருக்கு. ஒரு 1 இயர் கழிச்சு பார்த்தா மாஸ்டாவோட சேல்ஸ் வந்து இட் இஸ் இன்க்ரீசிங், பட் ஃபோர்டோட சேல்ஸ் வந்து அந்த அளவுக்கு போகல. என்ன ரீசன் பார்த்தா people are preferring the Mazda model more than the Ford model. Okay, so this got people thinking. So that is when Deming comes in as a consultant. He starts analyzing that. So what exactly are we doing wrong? It is exactly the same product. அதே diagram, அதே இதுதான் அவங்க இதெல்லாம் manufacture பண்றாங்க, நம்ம இதெல்லாம் பண்றோம். Then where are we doing wrong? So what they did, they took one of Mazda's engines and they stripped it. New engine, they are measuring everything to find out if everything is the same. Okay. Now, in any manufacturing, there will be something called as a tolerance limit. Correct? If we thermometer measure, what is the tolerance? ஒரு தெர்மோமீட்டர் வச்சு ஒருத்தவங்களுக்கு டெம்பரேச்சர் எடுக்கிறீங்க, டெம்பரேச்சர் எடுக்கிறீங்கன்னா டாலரன்ஸ் எவ்வளோ? தெர்மோமீட்டர் வச்சு டெம்பரேச்சர் எடுக்க உங்களுக்கு தெரியுமா தெரியாதா? தெரியுமா? ரைட், ஓகே. டிஜிட்டல் தெர்மோமீட்டர் வச்சு எடுக்க தெரியுமா? டிஜிட்டல் தெர்மோமீட்டர் வச்சு டெம்பரேச்சர் எடுக்க தெரியுமா? தெரியும், வெரி குட். மர்க்கரி தெர்மோமீட்டர் வச்சு எடுக்க தெரியுமா? ஓகே, வெரி குட். Mercury versus digital. What is the threshold? சரி, இப்படி கேக்குறேன். டிஜிட்டல் தெர்மோமீட்டர்ல 98 அப்படின்னு சொல்லி டெம்பரேச்சர் காமிக்குது. What is the actual temperature? 18 காமிக்குமா? It is +1. It is always +1. Threshold is +1. Mercury, it is -1. அப்படியா? ஆமா. Yes. User, it's yes, it's always +1 -1. Usually manufacturer way வந்து என்ன பண்ணுவாங்க? threshold mention பண்ணுவாங்க. So whatever is reading +1 அப்படின்னு சொல்லி mention பண்ணுவாங்க. Okay. So, okay, coming back to the Ford and Mazda story. So they are measuring other pathina American manufactured equipment or that particular machine correct the threshold limit kullava irukku. It is there with the threshold limit. But Japanese machine is accurate. Exact specification irukku. You understand that? இவங்களுக்கு வந்து 1/8 tolerance இருக்குன்னா அவங்க வந்து 1/16 ல இருக்கு. Which means it's very very negligible. Okay, so as a result of which what is happening, the car is running smoothly compared to the American model. So மெதுவா வந்து இது கண்டிப்பா பேசுவாங்கல்ல அந்த Baleno versus Toyota என்று சொல்றோம். Toyota வந்து கொஞ்சம் பெட்டரா இருக்கு அதை விட. So that kind of a word goes on and people start preferring the Japanese model more than the American model. Then what they do is he goes to Japan, learns their systems, understands it and he implements it. Okay, so அதுல இருந்து தான் பாத்தீங்கன்னா நிறைய quality tools came into existence. Okay, yes, okay, now going to yes, post world war. This everybody will know. Post world war, it is the international organization for standardization which is called as ISO. IOS தான் சொல்றோம். ஏன் ISO சொல்றாங்க? ஆமால. Yes. Okay, find out. That is your assignment and submit to your teachers. Okay, so why is international organization called as ISO instead of IOS? Right? Fine. So this was founded in London on 23rd of February 1947, headquartered at Geneva currently. So the purpose is to provide guidelines to help organizations achieve universally recognized standards, offer certificates to businesses that demonstrate quality and environmental sustainability. Okay, இவ்வளோ நேரம் வந்து நிறைய ஆளுங்களாம் பார்த்துட்டு இருக்கும். திடீர்னு ஒரு ஆர்கனைசேஷன் உள்ள போட்டுருக்கோம். என்ன ரீசன் பார்த்தீங்கன்னா, this is the first quality organization that came into existence. Okay, so this is the first organization which was founded to quality. Clear? Okay. So which are all the work sectors that it works on? IT and related technologies, health, transport, management services, environmental sustainability, energy, safety, security and risk, building, construction, materials, food and agriculture. So all these industries, ISO has its scope covered. Okay. Next. Right. Next is Motorola, 1980s. So they come up with something called as Six Sigma. Okay, another quality introduction called as Six Sigma. What is Six Sigma? I was been there. So achieve a level of quality that is nearly perfect with only 3.4 defects per billion opportunities. So what they mean by that is ஒரு 1 billion times வந்து ஒரு ஆக்டிவிட்டியை நம்ம பண்றோம்னா அந்த ஆக்டிவிட்டியை வந்து 3.4 times தான் வந்து அதுல எரர் இருக்கணும். Understood? Okay, so that is the concept of Six Sigma. Now again, this is developed by Motorola. Okay, how many of you know there is a company called Motorola? Oh, very good, very good. அங்க எதுவும் எல்லாம் ஃபுல்லா பிளாங்கா சரி அவங்க ஐ மீன் the way they are reacting is எங்களை எதுக்கு இதை கூட்ட உட்கார வச்சிருக்கீங்க இந்த மாதிரி ஒரு ஃபீலிங்ல உட்காந்துருக்காங்க. Okay, anyways, right. So anyways, you will understand the significance. So Motorola comes up with the Six Sigma concept. Now again, especially this person Bill Smith, who was an employee of Motorola. Now he had certain assignments to do. So what he does is again it is all about manufacturing. Okay. Interesting story about Motorola, why Motorola came into existence, or why the company was called as Motorola. Right? Today we have carla ஒரு infotainment னு ஒரு கான்செப்ட் இருக்கு. Right? What is infotainment? Audio system basically. They have speakers. You have, you can have CarPlay, you can have Android, you can connect everything to it. You can watch movies. CarPlay, you can do all that. Correct? Right. So, what did people do before that? இதுக்கு முன்னாடி பாத்தீங்கன்னா வந்து USB போடுற ஆப்ஷனோட இருக்கும். Okay, so that used to be the trend at the time. And prior to that, it used to be CDs. CDs க்கு முன்னாடி cassettes. Okay, cassettes க்கு முன்னாடி it used to be radio. There will be radio. Cassette player is only radio. Before that, there was nothing. There was nothing. Okay? But அதுக்கு முன்னாடி பாத்தீங்கன்னா கேசட் பிளேயர் ரேடியோக்கு முன்னாடி பாத்தீங்கன்னா ஒரு இன்ஸ்ட்ருமெண்ட் ஒன்று அது ஒரு எக்யூப்மெண்ட் ஒன்று இருந்தது தட் இஸ் கால்ட் அஸ் அ ரோலர் பிளேயர் ரோலர் பிளேயர் பாத்தீங்கன்னா கிராமோபோன் இட்ஸ் கால்ட் அஸ் அ கிராமோபோன் ஓகே ஒரு டிஸ்க் ஒன்று போடுவாங்க கீழே ஒயிட் பண்ணி கொடுப்பாங்க ஒயிட் பண்ணி கொடுத்தா அது வந்து பாட்டு பாடும் அந்த வினைல் டிஸ்க்ல வந்து போட்டிருப்பாங்க அதெல்லாம் வீட்டில் தான் பார்த்துருப்பீங்க கரெக்டா Motorola was the first company to manufacture for a car. Okay, they built a small one and they put it in a car. So that is why it became Motorola. That equipment is usually called as roller. It's called as a roller, right? So since they manufactured it for a motor company or a car, so they named the company as Motorola. So that is the backstory behind Motorola. Okay, yeah. Now coming back to this, so Bill Smith, so this person, so he was, again trying to get into the manufacturing line, trying to identify this and reduce defects and all that. So he comes up with this system. So what does it say? DMAIC. You would have learned about this quality tool, right? DMAIC. This is one of the quality tools, so which was formulated by Bill Smith. Now, first step, define the purpose of the project, product, or service. Measure the key components of the process. Analyze data to develop design alternatives. Design and test the best alternative. Verify the effectiveness of the design. Okay, so again, this is a development which has come from PDCA. So if you look at the source of this particular model, it is PDCA. Okay, fine. Next. Right. So now we are coming closer. 1960s, we have the Donovan model. So Arvedius Donovan, again, he is a physician, a doctor, and also a researcher. Okay. So what he does, he is proposing a 3-level system for an effective quality healthcare process. Okay. So which is structure, process, outcome. So this is called as the Donovan model. So what does structure say? It includes all of the factors that affect the context in which care is delivered, includes physical facility, equipment, human resource, organizational characteristics, staff training, and payment methods. Process is the sum of all actions that make up the healthcare, commonly include diagnosis, treatment, preventive care, patient education, and expanded to taken by patients or their families. Outcome contains all the effects of the care of patients, populations, including changes to health status, behavior, or knowledge, as well as patient satisfaction and health-related quality. Okay, so this is the model the order variant has proposed. And based on this is where the accreditation bodies have developed their systems. Okay, right. Next. Right, so we are done with history. Okay, history is finished. Sure. I think we still have 1.5 hours to go. Right? Okay, great. Right, so what is the purpose of quality assurance? We need to have a practical understanding, right? So what is the purpose of quality assurance? Why do we need quality? You people know about quality, so I'm not going to focus on it. Now the focus is completely there. So what is the, see again, I'll make a very fair deal. நீங்க நல்லா இன்டராக்டிவா வந்து நான் கேள்வி கேட்கும்போது சீக்கிரம் பதில் சொல்றீங்கன்னா செஷன் சீக்கிரம் முடிஞ்சிடும். ஓகே? பட் லேட் பண்ணீங்க அப்படின்னா நான் பதில் சொல்ற வரைக்கும் அடுத்த ஸ்லைட் போக மாட்டேன். Because usually my sessions are like that. If you don't answer, I will still wait. Anyways, my house is very nearby, so travel time not a problem. I can stay here till 10 o'clock or even 11%. What is the purpose? So, what is the purpose of quality assurance? Yes. Or I'll point fingers and I'll start asking. You tell me your experience. Yes, Mama, I will just not forget it. Yes, what is the purpose of quality? Nira. It's okay, you can sit and answer. Sit. Yes. What is the purpose of quality? Quality எதுக்காக தேவை? First of all, அது தேவையா? Why? Unable to hear. Yes, gentleman with a very nice smile. Oh, ரெண்டு பேருமே பாக்குறாங்க யார் நானா அவனா அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு ரெண்டு பேருமே சொல்லுங்க. That's okay. ஒரு விஷயம் ஸ்டாண்டர்டா இருக்கு. Okay, fine. Anything else? Long lasting. Okay. Good outcome. Okay, fine. Anything from this side? Sorry. Satisfaction. Okay, satisfaction. Okay, fine. So basically, you expect something when somebody says quality. You are expecting something, right? முன்னாடி I don't know. I mean, maybe your teacher might remember. இந்த மொபைல் phones வந்துட்டு இந்த ஸ்மார்ட் போன் வரதுக்கு முன்னாடி பாத்தீங்கன்னா நிறைய சைனா செட் எல்லாம் நிறைய வந்துச்சு. Okay, a lot of China sets came into existence. So our mobile shop குள்ள போனா you can hear this conversation between people. என்ன சொல்லுவாங்க சைனா செட் கொடுங்க அப்படின்னு கேட்பாங்க ஆர் கம்பெனி செட் கொடுங்க அப்படின்னு கேட்பாங்க. அவங்களுக்கு எந்த கம்பெனிலாம் தெரியாது. they will say கம்பெனி செட் கொடுங்க அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு. எதுக்கு கம்பெனி செட்? What is the difference between a China set and a company set? Yes, brand, quality. What? That's what it is. What do you mean by quality? Working efficiency. Okay. Yes. Price. Price worth இருக்குமா? எப்படி ஒரு ப்ராடக்ட் நிறைய காசு கொடுக்கிறது வந்து that's what I'm asking. What do you mean by quality? நீங்க இதுலயும் போன் பேச போறீங்க இதுலயும் போன் பேச போறீங்க. நீங்க போன் வாங்குறதுக்கு பேசுறதுக்கு இதுலயும் பேசலாம் இதுலயும் பேசலாம். Long lasting. Okay, so the moment you say quality, there are certain expectations which are associated with it, right? So that is why we are going to see what is the purpose of quality assurance. Okay, so quality and quality assurance is a difference. What is the difference? To assure quality. Quality is quality, and quality assurance is to assure quality. Okay, very good. Right. I really appreciate the tone at which you gave the answer. Okay, very good. Right. So, quality means a set of standards, or a certain standard. Quality assurance means we are ensuring that these standards are there in that product. Okay. So, I'm sure everybody, all of you have gone through quality testing, no? உங்களெல்லாம் quality testing பண்ணிருக்காங்களா? Best interview? Interview அப்போ உங்களுக்கு quality testing பண்ணுவாங்களா? ஓகே, எத்தனை இன்டர்வியூ அட்டெண்ட் பண்ணிருக்கீங்க? பண்ணுவாங்களா நான் கேட்கல, பண்ணிருக்காங்களா இல்லையா? உங்களுக்கு குவாலிட்டி டெஸ்டிங் பண்ணிருக்காங்களா? எப்போ பண்ணாங்க? at the time of joining என்ன ஹெல்த் செக்அப்பா? பிசிக்கல் எக்ஸாமினேஷன், அந்த ரன்னிங், அந்த மாதிரி பிசிக்கல் ஃபிட்னஸ். ஓகே. ஸோ பிசிக்கலா நீங்க ஃபிட்டா இருந்தீங்கன்னா நீங்க வந்து பிசிக்கல் டெஸ்ட் ஆகலாம். What quality testing are they doing to you? Sorry, okay, fine. I'll come to a concept. Correct. Exams. That is your quality testing. Okay. நீங்க 10 அடி சோறு வந்து ஒரே இத தாண்டா. That is fine. That is good quality. நல்ல use தான். But your quality testing is done on a periodic level. That is why I said quality should be checked periodically. Physical checking நீங்க சொன்ன மாதிரி அதெல்லாம் பண்ணிங்களா காலேஜ்ல விட்டுட்டு அப்புறம் 3 வருஷம் 4 வருஷம் கழிச்சு யாரு? What will happen to you? Okay. So exams are a quality check which is done to you. So everybody goes through a quality check. If you look at an employee, if I am an employee working in a company, I have a quality check. என்ன அந்த quality check? வருஷ கடைசில appraisal வைப்பாங்க. Okay, actually quarterly வைப்பாங்க. But some companies do it only annually. Okay, ideally it should be quarterly. Okay, so there are quality checks for everything and everyone. Okay, so the purpose of quality assurance is to ensure that all the standards or criteria are met in a particular product. Clear? Right. Okay. Right. So I want you all to tell which is the best brand for each of the items which is listed here. Okay, so this is small activity. Okay, first mobile phone. Which is the best brand? iPhone. iPhone, Samsung. Right? Okay, both are equal competitors. Right. Car. Rolls-Royce. Porsche. Rolls-Royce. BMW. Okay. Lamborghini. Okay. Toyota. Okay, very good. Ladies seem to be knowing more of cars rather than என்ன? Toyota சொன்னீங்களா? அவங்க 5 6 சொல்றாங்க அவங்க. Okay, fine. Right. Fine. Okay. So these are all motorbikes. Royal Enfield. Yamaha. Apache. Splendor. Okay. KTM. Splendor. RX Splendor. Very good. Yeah, RX. Yamaha. Basically Yamaha. TVS 50 or TVS is okay. Very good. Fine. Clothing. Gucci. Okay, Gucci. Jordans. See, they seem to be more. Yes. Zara. H&M. Okay. Zara is a good brand. Yes. Louis Philippe. Louis Vuitton. Okay, very good. Louis Vuitton. Fine. International brand. Okay, very good. Tag. State Bank. State Bank is a yes. Who said State Bank? Okay, I'm talking about best brand. Okay, best brand. Okay, fine. Somebody said HLPC. HLPC, very good. HLPC, HDFC, BOB, Punjab National Bank, Indian Bank. Okay, fine. Okay, fine. Good. Now, answer me why. Answer me why. So, mobile phone, everybody said Samsung and iPhone. Why Samsung? Why iPhone? Okay, let's talk about Samsung. India ரொம்ப silent ஆயிட்டாங்க. அந்த initial thrust முடிஞ்சிருச்சு. Okay, fine. Why Samsung? Features. Camera. Yeah, they have a special camera, right? I mean, you can zoom to the moon and do that. Do you know it is AI enhanced? Yeah, it is not the real moon, it is AI enhanced. Okay, but again, it is a good feature, right? It is a good feature. Okay. Why iPhone? Camera clarity. Brand. Okay, so the brand itself has a value. Even if you carry a 1 lakh Samsung phone or 1 lakh rupee Samsung phone, if you have a 70,000 Apple iPhone, it is not mass, like mass. Okay, right. It is true, right? I mean, the brand itself carries a certain value. Okay, car. First, somebody said Rolls Royce. Yes, why? Okay, same features available in other car also. Why? Yes, the luxury, same like iPhone, when you have a Rolls Royce, the brand itself speaks for its name, right? And also the quality is there. They have one of the best quality cars are Rolls Royces. Okay, and any other cars we spoke about? Toyota. Okay, tell me why Toyota. Build quality, engine life. Okay, build quality, engine life. Fair enough. Okay, fine. Motorbike is a Royal Enfield. Okay, why Royal Enfield? Mileage, huh? Royal Enfield has mileage. So same build quality, stability, road presence. That is there. Yes, Royal Enfield. Why Royal Enfield? Mileage. நீங்க SBI வந்து பெரிய பிராண்ட் சொல்லும்போது ராயல் என்ஃபீல்ட் has mileage. Okay, wonderful. Right. Anything else? Why Royal Enfield? Gentlemen. இது வெக்கப்படாத போய் சாதாரணமான கொஸ்டின். Engine performance. Okay, so yes, so these are the trademarks. Okay, next clothing. Gucci. Somebody said Gucci. Okay, what is so? You all know Gucci, right? Okay, it's again a very international brand. Okay, overhyped though, but again, Apple Marina, அதெல்லாம் வச்சிருந்தோம்னா just carrying the Gucci bag itself is a huge fashion statement. Okay, why Gucci? It's unique. Yes, Gucci brands are very unique. The designs are unique. It's very different. Okay, bag. Tell me what State Bank is the best brand. Huh? Now you have to tell me the why part is there. Not tell me why State Bank of India is the best brand. And somebody said BOB, yeah? Bank of Baroda. Who said that? Same person. Okay. Right. Okay. Somebody said HSBC. Okay, why HSBC? HSBC trustworthy. Okay, you can trust the bank because you can do it. Okay, not talking in between. Otherwise, you will be doing activity with me. Okay? Yes. Trustworthy. Sorry? Isn't it? It's okay. Relatives சொன்னாங்களா? Okay. Yes, of course, word of mouth. ஏன்னா முக்காவாசி நம்ம அப்பதான் டிசைட் பண்ணுவோம். யாரோ ஒருத்தர் சொல்றதை வச்சு தான் நம்ம டிசைட் பண்ண ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணோம். Word of mouth is good. Any brand which is recommended by others, it's always a good brand. Even if you go Google it, do all those things, but when people talk to you about a brand, which means it's a very good brand. Okay, fine. Fine. We covered all these things, right? இப்போ எல்லாமே ஒரு இது சொன்னீங்க. கரெக்ட்டா? I mean, product quality, build quality, reliability, trustworthiness, all those things. So these are all the concepts or characteristics which we look forward in a particular product or a service. Correct? Right. Now, how do companies guarantee that these expectations are being met by their product? Performance, sir. Okay, we'll keep manufacturing, let it go perform. Yes, so that is why quality assurance happens at every single step, at every single process, at every single person. The quality assurance happens. Yes. Okay, hold on. Now I'm just going to show you the most familiar quality assured products which we are familiar with. Yes. Right. We discussed iPhone is there, Samsung is there, Splendor, always reliable. You can trust that bike. You can put 1 liter petrol. You can go all over the city. வண்டி நின்று போச்சுன்னா கேன் ஓபன் பண்ணி உள்ள நல்லா ஊதி திரும்ப க்ளோஸ் பண்ணி ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணா கூட வண்டி ஓடும். அட்லீஸ்ட் பெட்ரோல் பம்ப் வரைக்கும் போயிடும். I've tried that. I've done that. When I was in college, I've done that. Uh, what biryani? SS. How many of you have eaten from SS Hyderabad biryani? Everybody has eaten? Okay, very good, very good. Now, if you go to any Hyderabadi, SS Hyderabadi hotel, the taste is the same. Any day you go, the taste is the same. How? They have a central kitchen. They cook it in a central kitchen. அது வந்து ஒரே இடத்துல cook பண்ணினா எல்லா இடத்துக்கும் distribution போகுது. Okay, that is 100% guarantee. But out of every day, the taste is the same. It's not the same person. Yes, because the recipe is the same. The recipe is the same. The recipe is very, very controlled. Okay, please mark the word. It is not uncontrolled. It is controlled. The recipe is controlled. What do you mean by controlled? The measurements are exact. Okay, அதை எத்தனை வாட்டி அவங்க ட்ரை பண்ணி அதை ரிஃபைன் பண்ணியிருப்பாங்க. இப்போ வந்து இவ்வளோ கேஜி ரைஸுக்கு இவ்வளோ மிளகா தூள் போடணும். நம்ம வந்து அந்த ப்ரொடக்ஷன் நீங்க பார்க்கும் பார்த்தீங்கன்னா மாசம் வந்து அந்த ஏதோ ஓப்பன் பண்ணி அவன் சம் கொடுத்து ஒரு பாட்டியில் எடுப்பாங்க, கண்டுவாங்க, கிண்டுவாங்க. நம்ம வந்து பார்க்கணும்னு சொன்னா அவங்க பாடி சேர்த்து அள்ளி கொட்டுறாங்க, என்னவோ வருதுப்பா. கரெக்டா ஒரு ஃபர்ஸ்ட் டைம் நம்ம பார்க்கும்போது நமக்கு அதுதான் தோணும். பட் இட் இஸ் நாட் ட்ரூ. The product is so well controlled. The outcome is so well controlled. You understand? The process வந்து நீங்க கண்ட்ரோல் பண்ணாலே நீங்க outcome கண்ட்ரோல் பண்ணிடலாம். Every day morning, if you wake up at 5 a.m. and study for 2 hours, evening you study for 3 hours, automatically your exam outcomes are. Yes, of course. Your exam outcomes are guaranteed. Correct? When we don't do that, when your process is uncontrolled, your exam outcomes are also uncontrolled. It's very simple. The process is very simple. So this is a very, very common or famous example because we have experienced that quality so many times. நிறைய வாட்டி நம்ம அது but we don't realize it. நம்மள பொறுத்த வரைக்கும் அது ஒரு பாக்கெட் பிரியாணி. But how much they are ISO 9001 2015 certified company. Okay, Hyderabadi biryani, they are ISO 9001 2015 certified company. Right? So of course, water bottles, all these things. These are all proper plant which are not. These are all very casual controls. But I mean very good. Okay, thanks. Okay, wait. So what does quality assurance offer us? As a company, as an organization, or as a consumer, what does quality assurance offer us? That we have seen on. Yes. Guarantee. Guarantee. Warranty. There you are. See, there was a time when I remember there used to be guarantees for products. Product on the guarantee கொடுப்பாங்க 5 years guarantee. Saubhagya refrigerator used to have a 5-year warranty, guarantee. Guarantee card கொடுப்பாங்க. Pressure cooker வந்து 4 years 5 years guarantee கொடுப்பாங்க. But nowadays it is only warranty. Why? What is the difference between guarantee and warranty? Guarantee used to be given for products which are completely mechanical. Mechanical products கொடுத்துட்டாங்க. The more electronic products started coming in, that is when guarantee went off and warranty came in. Okay. See, I mean, I'm not joking. Before fans பாத்தீங்கன்னா அது வந்து ஒரு 3 years வந்து guarantee இருக்கும். அந்த 3 years போயிடுச்சுனா நீங்க கொண்டு போய் கொடுத்தீங்கன்னா ஒரு புது ஃபேன் ரிப்பேர் ஆகல, they will replace the fan. Ratna fans used to give that. Ratna fans வந்து அட்வர்டைஸ்மென்ட் போடுவாங்க இதுல ரேடியோல. Okay, so slowly this guarantee part will come and warranty came in because there are a lot of other components involved and now things have changed. Okay, so coming back to what does quality assurance offer? So what does it offer? Guarantee or warranty? Nowadays only warranty. Like consistency, reliability, efficiency, finally safety. Safety is very, very crucial. Yes or no? Does it offer safety? Otherwise, coming back to the same mobile phone, China said the failure button medicinal. Lot of cases have happened. Okay? But how many branded phones happen like that? Very, very rare. Very rare. But it used to be a very common thing. ஏன்னா அது பார்த்தா நம்ம ஏதோ phone pocket வச்சிருந்தோம்னா heat ஏறதே நமக்கு தெரியும். I mean the phones used to be because they are not very அந்த quality product கிடையாது. That is what it signifies. Okay. Okay. Now we are going to look at the method of quality assurance, a systematic approach. So how are we going to approach quality, or what are we going to do, or how quality is driven? Okay. Okay, right. So there's a good number of people here. Everybody has a book. They are going to do a small activity. Okay. Okay. They are going to do a paper plane. Okay. So how much does everybody know how to do a paper plane? Make a paper plane? No. Learn. Okay. Right. So wait. Here. So you will take one piece of paper and you will create a paper plane. You can do it as an individual or you can do it as a team. Okay? So listen to the instructions very, very carefully. Okay. I'll disqualify the team. I'll put paper ready supply okay? Right. So again I'm telling you, you are going to create a paper plane with one piece of paper. Okay? So you can do it as an individual or you can do it as a team. Right? This paper plane, you can test it any number of times, make corrections, and then you can submit it when the time ends. Okay? We will test it officially. Okay, we will test it officially. When we test it, whichever plane goes the maximum distance will get 500 rupees. 500 rupees. The plane will get. The plane will get 500 rupees. And the plane owner yaro adavanga eduthukom. Clear? Are the instructions clear? Edha doubt undha ippe ketirunga. Time has not started. Don't tear your papers. Wait. Any doubts? No doubts? Okay, fine. Time start பண்ணுவீங்களா? இல்லையா? Okay, the time starts now. You have 10 minutes. You have 10 minutes? Oh, wait. இதே மாதிரி இருக்கணும்னு அவசியம் இல்லை. You can make your own paper plane. That's fine. The design, your own design. இதே மாதிரி இருக்கணும்னு அவசியம் கிடையாது. You can create your own design.
கொடுக்குமே சும்மா தான் இருக்குது நான் யூஸ் பண்ணேன் எனக்கு கண்டென்ட் இருக்கும் அது 88
Oh yes, our plane on our பேரில் ஒரு டீம் நேம் எழுதி வச்சுக்கீங்க so that we can identify. யாரா விண்ல எழுதுறது ஓகே மேன் உள்ள எழுதணும்னா Five minutes remaining. 5 minutes up, 5 minutes remaining. Time. 2.5 minutes. Okay, once time முடிஞ்சிருச்சுன்னா we can switch off all the fans and then we will start the final testing. Okay, those who are finished, please make sure you're marking your plane. Otherwise, we won't be able to identify plane mistakes. Done? 1 minute more. Any final touch up? Please make sure it's done. Okay, by the time we can turn off the fans. Quickly, make it fast. Fan. Okay, fine. Right. Oh, okay, one section is going to now. No, it will interfere. No, yes. Okay, fine. So this is how we are going to test it. Okay. How many of you? Yara team up anybody has done the team? Okay. So team up பண்ணீங்கனா அந்த டீம்ல இருந்து யாரோ ஒரே ஒருத்தர் மட்டும் வாங்க. இன்டிவிஜுவலா பண்ணாம அவங்க. Okay, see this is the method in which you are going to test it. Okay. So those who are going to test, they will come here, stand exactly here, and from here they have to shoot it across the corner of the room. இதுதான் வந்து மார்க்கிங் டிஸ்டன்ஸ். ஓகேவா? இந்த பக்கம் அந்த பக்கம் வீச கூடாது. சோ எல்லாரும் ஒரே இடத்துல இந்த இடத்துல நிக்கணும். இப்படி எல்லாம் பண்ண கூடாது. You should be here. You should throw it from here. Okay? So you throw it from here towards that point. Clear? Okay, so do it very quickly. So again the point is whichever rocket reaches the farthest, that will be considered as the winner. If 2 or more rockets have reached the farthest, எல்லாம் ஒரே ஈக்குவலா இருக்காங்க அப்படினா, then those 3 rockets we will redo it again. Understood? Right. Okay, fine. So whoever has done that, come quickly. Come, start. Right. Okay, fine. Yes. Next. Leave it as it is. Okay. Yes. Next. Come fast. Be ready. Okay. அடுத்த ஆளுங்க டக்கு வாங்க. Don't. I have 200 slides more to finish. Yeah. We have finished only 50 now. Oh, very good. Okay. Right. Okay, good. Next. Okay. Yes, next. Fast. Okay. Next. Come on. Quick. Go. Okay. Ponga single. Gada. Ponga. Finish it quickly. Okay. Far enough. Yes. Okay. It is foul. You're supposed to stand behind the podium. Okay. Fine. Come. Come on. Okay. Yes. Next. அது கொஞ்சம் தெம்பாதான் போடலாம். Oh, very good. Yes, silent killer, I know. Quick, அடுத்த வாங்க. Team, okay. Yes, அது முக்கியம். அந்த ஊதி அதுக்கப்புறம் தான் போகணும். Very good. Right, anybody else? Where are you? Fast, quick. Okay, yes. Come fast. Okay. Okay, fine. Done? Everybody done? One more. Take a rock. Okay, fine. That's okay. New design, probably. Okay, first of all, thank you everybody for doing this. Okay, fans on. Others, just pick up that. Wait, first we have to say there are only two rockets which reach far. One is that one, and the other one went here. So which is the farthest? If you see, I think that is the farthest, correct? Okay, so who's the winner? Yes, your name? Get the rocket. The rocket. Okay, so when the session ends, you will be receiving 500. Okay. So, what is your name? Rocket name of the Vijay Kumar, I think. Okay, fine. Okay. Fine. Now. Okay. So, what are the observations that we did during this activity? How many of you did as an individual? Okay. How many teams? Two teams. Okay, fine. So tell me, how did you conceptualize this? What is your objective? What was your objective? You guys also can answer, right? Don't be silent, I think. So okay, we'll focus these people for some time. Okay, so what was the objective? To reach the farthest, not just the corner. The objective is to go as far as possible. That is the objective, right? So what all did you do? How did you design you call it as a plane or a rocket? Rocket. How how did you conceptualize the design? How do you know to do that? எப்படி தெரியும் உங்களுக்கு அது பண்றதுக்கு? Since childhood. Okay, fine. காரணம் எப்போதுல இருந்து 6th ஸ்டாண்டர்ட் இருந்தா அதான் எத்தனாவது இருக்கு 6th ஸ்டாண்டர்ட் அவ்வளோ பிராக்டிஸ் இல்லை எங்களுக்கு கொஞ்சம் தூரம் போயிருக்கோம் அவ்வளோ அப்படியே விட்டீங்களா வயசு ரைட் ஓகே people who build as a team how did you plan this என்னெல்லாம் பிளான் பண்ணீங்க சொல்லுங்க உங்க எப்படி பிளான் பண்ணீங்க எப்படி எக்ஸிக்யூட் பண்ணீங்க நம்ம எல்லாம் சேர்ந்து பண்ணலாம்னு சொல்லிட்டு ஒரே ஒரு ஆள் கையில கொடுத்துட்டு அந்த ஆள் வந்து ராக்கெட்ல பண்ணிட்டாங்க கரெக்டா எதுக்கு எல்லாருமே சேர்ந்து கஷ்டப்படும் ஒரு ஆள் கஷ்டப்பட்டா போதும் ஆமா சோ அதனால அவங்க வந்து பண்ண வச்சாச்சு ரைட் see when you do this again I'm not saying what you did is right or wrong that was the right wrong question is regular but again there is always a plan correct after planning you execute okay after execution you will have to analyze whether நீங்க வந்து பண்ணது கரெக்ட்டா இல்லையான்னு வந்து நீங்க பார்க்கணும் that is called as analyzing right and then based on whatever deviations you are finding you will do the correction நான் வந்து என்ன சொன்னேன் you can test your rockets ன்னு நான் சொன்னேன் how many of you tested it actually you tested it what was your objective of testing objective என்ன you just threw the rocket to see if it is flying or not but what is the objective activity objective it has to go the farthest did you make corrections என்ன படிங்க அது அங்க கூட தூரமா போச்சு see the point is see this is what I'm saying whatever you are doing it should correlate with the plan or your objective correct நான் வந்து என்னோட objective வந்து மதுரை போறதுக்கு ஆனா நான் பிளான் பண்றது வந்து for going to ஹைதராபாத்னா is the objective achieved டிராவலிங் எல்லாம் இதுவரைக்கும் ஒரு பஸ்ஸோ காரோ ஏதோ சம்திங் எடுத்து போறோம் டிராவலிங் எல்லாம் நடக்குது ஒரு இடத்துக்கு போய் சேருவோம் பட் சேர வேண்டிய இடம் எங்க where are we supposed to reach Madurai but where did I go Hyderabad you understand the difference so that is why I told very clearly you have 10 minutes you can do it as a team or you can do it as an individual you can test your rockets so you have ample time you can make adjustments ஒரு ரெண்டு மூணு ராக்கெட்ஸ் பண்ணிட்டு டீமா பண்றவங்க எஸ்பெஷலி ரெண்டு மூணு ராக்கெட்ஸ் பண்ணிட்டு அதுல எது பெஸ்டா அத நீங்க கொடுத்துக்கலாம்ல could have been done and people who did as individual same thing for you could have done it as a team okay so these are all the learnings which you have to take into your mind because tomorrow when you go to a place to work this is how it will be certain things you can do it alone certain things you have to do it as a team you will need a team you have to work with other people you have to plan do and execute things okay so that is the concept of this activity okay one thing okay so basically you will be doing a plan do check act so that is the concept of this activity okay now we'll look at the Schwartz cycle we already saw the background history of Schwartz right next yeah so plan do check act is the core principle of Schwartz cycle now this Schwartz cycle is the core concept of ISO International Organization for Standardization. If you look at every single concept of ISO, it will always start with the Plan, Do, Check, Act, PDCA. This is the base of every quality system. Anywhere in the world you go, அவங்களோட ஃபவுண்டேஷன் என்ன அப்படின்னு பாத்தீங்கன்னா it will be PDCA. Plan, Do, Check, Act. Do we do this in everyday life? Yes or no? இது நம்ம லைஃப்ல நம்ம பண்றோமா ஷூர் ஓகே காலையில எப்படி ரெடி ஆகி ஆபீஸ் ஐ மீன் ஸ்கூல் காலேஜ் வரீங்க okay forget about college even I mean weekends how do you are going for a movie with your friends what do நீங்க மூவி போற பிளான் விடுங்க தியேட்டருக்கு போறதுக்கு முன்னாடி எல்லாம் நல்லா ட்ரெஸ் பண்ணிட்டு போவீங்களா இல்லையா? Tell me that story. How do you choose your clothes? How do you plan? எப்போ கிளம்பினா கரெக்டா இருக்கும்? என்ன மோட் ஆஃப் டிரான்ஸ்போர்ட்? என்ன மோட் ஆஃப் டிரான்ஸ்போர்ட் வச்சிருக்கீங்க? பைக், கார், கவர்மெண்ட் பஸ். ஓகே. Okay, so all these options are available for you, so you will take whichever you prefer, right? Okay, now come to the clothing part. How will you get ready? Based on the location, correct? Yes, fair enough. Kabali theatre anda nama eppadi vena polam, right? I don't know, is Kabali theatre still there? I don't know. I mean, it's a very old theatre. I don't know. Ipo enna theatre romba famous PVR ah? Rolling is another old theatre. PVR is most trending, no? I think PVR is more trending. Okay, so PVR போறீங்க எப்படி கிளம்புவீங்க? How will you work? Modern இதே யூனிஃபார்ம் போட்டு போயிருவீங்களா? ஓகே, அதான் சொன்னேன், பாய்ஸ் வந்து ட்ரெஸ்ஸிங் பத்தி கேட்க யூஸே கிடையாது. I mean, we go anywhere, everywhere the same thing. That is fine, right? நீங்களும் அப்படிதானே? நான் சொல்றது வீக்கெண்ட்ல நீங்க பிளான் பண்ணிட்டு போறீங்க, ஃப்ரெண்ட்ஸோட போறீங்க. கமெண்ட் குயிக்கா சொல்லுங்க, என்னென்னலாம் எடுத்து வைப்பீங்க, என்னென்னலாம் சூஸ் பண்ணுவீங்க? மேக்கப். ஓகே, so you will choose என்ன மேல, I mean என்ன Dress போட போறோம், whether you go to jeans and t-shirt இல்ல சல்வாரா, ட்ரெடிஷனலா, மாடர்னா, மாடர்ன் ஃபியூஷன், I mean all these things you will consider, yes or no? Right. Then what you will do, you will dress up. அப்புறம் கிளம்பி அப்படியே வெளில போயிடுவீங்களா? What will you do? போய் கண்ணாடி முன்னாடி நின்று ஒரு 10 நிமிஷமாவது எல்லா ஆங்கிளும் கரெக்டா இருக்கா பாத்துருவோமா? ரைட். அதுல ஒரு வேளை நமக்கு சாட்டிஸ்ஃபேக்ஷன் இல்ல, என்ன பண்ணுவோம்? சேஞ்ச் அகைன், ரைட்? So plan, do, check. So this is something which we do every day. Okay, but நான் ஆக்சுவலா யூசுவலா வந்து நிறைய லேடிஸ் இருந்தாங்கன்னா ஒரு கேள்வி கேட்பேன், how many of you cook அப்படின்னு கேட்பேன். பட் இந்த கிரௌட் இந்த கேள்வி யூஸ் இல்லைன்னு எனக்கு ரொம்ப தோணுது. how many of you cook? இந்த சுடு தண்ணி வைக்கிறேன், மேகி போடுறேன், தோசை சுடுறேன், இதெல்லாம் வந்து மென் இப்போ மென் வந்து they know to cook. That is guaranteed. அது வந்து சமோதை learn it. ஓகே, சோ இந்த ஐட்டம் இந்த மேகி, தோசை, அப்புறம் காபி போடுறது அதெல்லாம் குக்கிங் கணக்குல வராது. குக்கிங்ன்றது வந்து end to end, வெங்காயம் நறுக்கிறதுல இருந்து தாளிக்கிறதுல இருந்து வதக்கிறது எல்லாமே உண்டு. How many of you know to do it? Oh, very good, fine. I'll come to the cooking part later. Okay, next. Right, so have you all ever encountered a quality officer in your daily life? Mom, okay? Brother, is your quality officer. What enga poringa paapara? Adhu quality officer, security officer. Enga poringa pa பத்திரமா போயிட்டீங்கன்னு பார்த்தா கூட வந்து அது வந்து குவாலிட்டி ஆஃபீஸர். எங்க போறீங்க பார்க்கறது செக்யூரிட்டி ஆஃபீஸர். ஓகே, எஸ், ஓகே, நெக்ஸ்ட். ஓகே, so your mom is the quality officer you will see every day, because from the அவங்க குக் பண்ற டைம் பாருங்க, நீங்க அவங்க எஸ்பெஷலி வர்க்கிங் லேடிஸ்லாம் நீங்க பாத்தீங்கன்னா 45 மினிட்ஸ்ல எல்லாமே ரெடி பண்ணிடுவாங்க. I've been cooking for past 20 years. இன்னைக்கு வரைக்கும் வந்து எனக்கு பண்ண முடியாது. நான் குக் பண்ணா கண்டிப்பா 3 hours ஆகும். எல்லாம் ஒன் பை ஒன் தான் என்னால பண்ண முடியும் அட் தி டைம். பட் லேடிஸ் the way they get things done, especially in the working ladies, காலையில வந்து குழந்தைய ரெடி பண்ணிடுவாங்க, ஹஸ்பண்டை கிளப்பிடுவாங்க, எல்லாம் ரெடி பண்ணி எல்லாரும் சாப்பாடு கட்டி everything will be done in 45 minutes sharp, but everything will be good, correct? Right. So every time that is not out of practice. அவங்க சொல்வாங்கல்ல, எத்தனை வாட்டி அம்மா வச்சாலும் சாம்பார் ஒரே மாதிரி தான் இருக்கும், கறி குழம்பு ஒரே மாதிரி தான் இருக்கும். How does it happen? Practice. அவங்க வந்து they are uncontrolled, but out of experience they will know, right? That is as an individual. So the first quality assurance officer which we are very familiar is our own mother at home. அதனால வீட்டுக்கு போனீங்கன்னா ஒழுங்கா பார்த்துக்கணும். புரியுதா? Yes, next. Okay, now we are going to do a next activity. Now this is going to be a team activity. So this will be one team. Okay, this will be one team. First two rows another team. Last three rows another team. Okay. So you're going to plan a trip from Chennai to. Okay, listen to the instructions very carefully. You're going to plan a trip from Chennai to New York. Okay. So you are all going to go together as a team. Okay. Now, what are you going to plan is you are going to identify which flight you are going to take, how many stops you are going to have. Okay, it will have at least two stops in between. Okay, so you are going to plan where you are going to go. I mean, which stop you are going to choose, and when you reach New York, here you are going to start at what time? Let's say 10 o'clock in the morning. New York, also you should be able to reach at 10 o'clock in the morning. It should be daytime, it should not be night time. You understand that? சொல்றது புரியுதா? புரிஞ்சுதா? Okay. I'll tell again. சென்னையில இருந்து நியூயார்க்குக்கு ட்ரிப் நீங்க பிளான் பண்றீங்க. உங்க ஃப்ரெண்ட்ஸோட. உங்க ஃப்ரெண்ட்ஸ் எல்லாரோடையும் சேர்த்து நீங்க கிளம்பி போகணும். சோ ஃளைட் இங்க இருந்து 10 மணிக்கு கிளம்புச்சுன்னா அங்கேயும் காலையில 10 மணிக்கு போய் ரீச் ஆகணும். டே டைம்ல ரீச் ஆகணும். அதான் சொல்ல வரேன். இங்க இருந்து 10 மணிக்கு கிளம்புறீங்க. அங்க போய் சேரும்போது நைட் டைம்ல நீங்க அங்க ரீச் ஆகுற மாதிரி இருக்க கூடாது. You have to plan it like that. Okay? I will give you 3 minutes for this. 3 minutes. Okay? Time is ready. Okay, start. Time up. Okay, time up. Okay, who's the planner for each team? Planner for each team, come forward. Planner for each team. Who's the planner? Quick. You're going to explain the plan. Yes, come, boss. What happened? India is only, phone கிடையாதா? Okay. Hey, okay. Probably you can give us one phone அவங்களுக்கு help பண்ணுங்க. You can give them. Okay, I'll give you 2 more minutes. இன்னும் ஒரு phone, இன்னும் யாராவது ஒரு phone வாங்கி கொடுக்கலாம். Yeah. 2 more minutes, make it fast, quick. One more minute. Okay, time up. Okay, enough. Everybody, nice one. Come, planners, come. Planners, come with me. சீக்கிரம் வாங்க, லேட் பண்ண வேணாம். We still have good number of portions to finish. இங்க on this team. Come, it's okay, come. Quick, make it fast, please. It's okay. See, I think it's something which we are going to learn. It's okay. Whatever you have done, you are just going to come and explain. Come quickly. Okay, see, listen. I need to know what is the process you are following. That is okay. It's late running night, it's going to get late for everybody. Okay, after this, there are 2 more activities which we have to do. Come quickly. Okay, I will call people. Yes, I think you can come from your team. Yes, you come. Come from here. Yeah, come. From here, you have a quiet lady come. Come, fast, come. Come here. அவ்வளோ எக்ஸ்பிளைன் பண்றதுக்கு அது நீயே வந்து எக்ஸ்பிளைன் பண்ணலாமா? அதான் புது கம் திஸ் சைடு. ஓகே. Okay, so I'm just going to ask you a single question, one question one by one. All three of you all three of you have to answer. Okay. First, number one, how many members in your team? Okay. What are all the locations of your members? வீடு எங்க இருக்கு? 12 பேரோட வீடு. Name and location. Name and location. Name of வீடு எங்க இருக்கு? Okay, fine. Yes. Same question. Okay, others you have to be able to quiet. Okay. Yes. Okay, very good. Fine. So, next question. What is your flight time? Morning 10. Okay. 10. Morning 10. Okay, good. Okay. So, what is your mode of travel? Internally. Okay. So, what is your travel itinerary? எத்தனை மணிக்கு வீட்ல இருந்து ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணணும், எத்தனை மணிக்கு ஏர்போர்ட் ரீச் ஆகணும், எத்தனை மணிக்கு போர்டிங்? 8 o'clock from house. Everybody 8 o'clock from the house. Okay. What time you will reach? Okay. If anybody is giving signals from behind, I'll kill you. Around 9. You will reach the airport. Okay, fine. Yes. What is the starting time from home? 7. Okay. What is the time they have to reach the airport? 7:30 reach ஆகுமா? 7 ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணி 7:30 reach ஆகுமா? Nine o'clock they have to reach there. They have to reach 9 o'clock in the airport. Correct? Okay. Yes. 6:30. Okay. Before? Why? Yes, exactly. Okay, very good. Yes, thank you. So this is all I wanted to. Okay, please go ahead. Okay, see, the concept of this activity is you can't plan in 5 minutes. That's a guarantee because I know that plan will not be complete. But ideally, what needs to be done? For a flight, நம்ம பிடிக்க போறோம்னா 2.5 hours முன்னாடியே வந்து நம்ம ஏர்போர்ட்ல உள்ள போய் செக் இன் ஆகணும். Okay, that is the most important thing. If that doesn't happen, the flight is never going to happen. You will never go to the flight. You understand that? See, again, இது வந்து right or wrong தான் கிடையாது. Whenever you try to do something in the PDCA இருக்கு இல்லையா, PDCA ல வந்து நீங்க அத பண்ணீங்களா? You apply PDCA here. First plan to check act என்ன பண்ண போறோம் அதுல வந்து what we are seeing now is the second stage of activity. One thing. It's called as 5W1H. கேள்வி போட்டிருக்கீங்களா? 5W1H. Okay. So whenever you are planning a process, you should be able to answer all these questions. You have to ask these questions. என்ன பண்ண போறோம்? What are we going to do? ஏன் பண்றோம்? Why are we going to do? When? எப்போ பண்ண போறோம்? எங்க பண்ண போறோம்? யார் பண்ண போறா? எப்படி பண்ண போறோம்? Right? That's why it's called as a 5W1H. Okay? So it's very, very crucial. Any activity you plan, again the same thing. Plan to check out, அதோட second stage வந்து பாத்தீங்கன்னா it will be 5W1H. So basically you will be dividing. இப்போ நீங்க வந்து ஒரு ப்ராஜெக்ட் ஒன்று பண்றீங்கன்னா நீங்க கொடுப்பீங்க இதை வந்து நீ பண்ணு, இதை வந்து நான் பண்றேன் சொல்லி நீங்க சேர்த்து பண்ணுவீங்க. That is what ideally you should have done when you created that rocket as a team, right? So this is one of the tools which you will be using to ensure the quality systems are functioning properly. Understood? Yes or no? Okay. Okay, so we will just take a look at few quality assurance tools. Yes. Okay, so I mean, most APS students will be aware of it. I think you would have learned it already. For you guys, again, there is something called the histogram, Pareto chart, control chart, scatter diagram, check sheet, wishbone diagram, flow chart, ability diagram, and FMEA. FMEA is failure mode effect analysis. It's a very elaborate analysis to identify risk and respective mitigation methods. Okay, next. Right. So, relevance of quality assurance in a healthcare environment. Now we will come to why we went through all these things is to come here. Okay. So, relevance of quality assurance in a healthcare environment. Now we are back to Nightingale. Yes, Florence Nightingale. Okay, I told you to remember this now. Yes, one. Right. So this is the Rose diagram, which this is the original. This is the original document. It is not handwritten. It is not printed. This was written by Florence Nightingale. Okay. So this diagram was what in the diagram on the see, this is something which she studied. Okay. So basically, this is a infographic chart which shows where the mortality is higher. In the month of mortality higher. Again, if you are really interested in understanding this chart, you can Google it in Wikipedia. It is available. It will give you. It's a very, very beautiful concept. Okay. So basically, based on these visualizations or based on these what you call plotting, Florence Nightingale was able to save many, many lives. Okay. So basically, she was able to. Okay. Typhoid Mary. Can you go to? Have you heard of typhoid Mary? Okay. Who's typhoid Mary? Typhoid? Everyone, have you guys heard of typhoid Mary? No. Okay, I'll just give you a short story. I mean, this story is also, it really happened. Okay, and it's a very, very important event that occurred in medical history. Okay, so London, there is this government hospital. Suddenly, there is an outbreak of typhoid. Randomly, திடீர்னு பார்த்தா ஒரு அந்த ஹாஸ்பிடல் அட்மிட் ஆனவங்களுக்கு கொஞ்ச நாள்ல வந்து they started getting typhoid. Within a short period of time, the doctors are not able to identify what is causing this typhoid outbreak. Okay, so finally, what happened one day? They noticed suddenly the typhoid outbreak stopped. There was no outbreak at all for like for 2-3 months. After 3 months, it started again. Okay, now the doctors were again confused. What started this typhoid? அது என்ன அப்படின்னு சொல்லி பார்க்கும்போது what changed or what factor changed அப்படின்னு பார்க்கும்போது one particular nurse she has come back to work. நடுவுல 3 months leave-ல போயிருக்காங்க உடம்பு சரியில்லைன்னு சொல்லிட்டு she has come back to work. Okay, her name is Mary. Right? Now she was a perpetual carrier of typhoid. ஆனா she is immune to it. அவங்களுக்கு வந்து she has immunity but she is a carrier. So அதனால இவங்க போய் யாரையாவது ஹேண்டில் பண்றாங்கன்னு சொல்றாங்க அவங்க எல்லாருமே வந்து டைபாய்டு வந்துருது. Okay, so then they tested her and then they admitted it's not her fault. அவங்க தப்பு கிடையாது. Because she herself did not know. அதுக்கப்புறமா தான் lot of practices were changed. Proper hand washing techniques அதெல்லாமே வந்து. So that is why it is a very, very important thing. So similarly, statistics will help healthcare in a very, very significant way. Because only based on data you can take decisions. Correct? So similarly, Using this Rose diagram method, she was able to save many people, especially from initially நம்ம பார்ப்போம் preventable versus non-preventable disease. So preventable disease இறந்து போறவங்களோட numbers வந்து it was significantly reduced. Okay, next. Okay, healthcare hazards. Right. So where is healthcare, which is more hazardous? So this is actually a very interesting article which was released I think 2 years back. I read this article. So this shows how dangerous a hospital is. Hospital is one of the most dangerous places a person can be. India all over the world, throughout the world. Flying is less riskier than being in a hospital. Driving is less riskier than being in a hospital. Chemical manufacturing is less riskier than being in a hospital. Who is there? Mountain climbing, bungee jumping, வந்து நம்மளோட டேஞ்சரா இருக்காங்க. You know what is bungee jumping? Right? You know what is mountain climbing? Healthcare விட அது ரெண்டு தான் அதிகமா ரொம்ப டேஞ்சரஸ் ஆனது. Okay, it's a real study that they have done. So basically, so here in this column it says total lives lost per year versus number of encounters for each fatality. So basically, for every 1,000 people who get admitted in a hospital, there is one death which is happening. 1 out of 1,000 will die surely in a hospital. Is that a good number? Now, கண்டிப்பா இறக்குறதுன்றது வந்து நடக்கதானே செய்யும். அதை எப்படி நம்ம அவாய்ட் பண்ண முடியும்? உடம்பு சரியில்லைன்னா வராங்க. Yes, if a patient dies due to his comorbidity, then it is justified. If a patient dies out of negligence, then it is a red alert. We are talking about that because many deaths happen because of negligence. Okay, so that is what we are going to take a look at. Yes, next. Okay, safety concerns in healthcare. Next. Okay, so these are the most common safety concerns. 5 patient safety concerns a hospital must be able to address. COVID-19 was added as a new one. Okay, because even now the government has not revoked the COVID pandemic status. இப்போ வரைக்கும் வந்து மாஸ்க் டவுன் சொல்லிட்டு கவர்மெண்ட் அனௌன்ஸே பண்ணல. நம்ம பழகிட்டோம், கோவிட் நமக்கு பழகிடுச்சு. Okay, so COVID, healthcare staffing issues with diagnosis, hospital-acquired infection, and errors during surgery. Now these are the 5 most important patient safety concerns a hospital must be able to address. So what do you mean by addressing? Addressing them, we should have systems and processes to ensure that these concerns do not happen. Okay, that is what it is. Next. Addressing safety concerns, yes. So these are the methods in which we will address safety concerns. One is have a safety policy in place, conduct inspections periodically, use signages wherever applicable, provide regular training, provide employees with ample protective equipment, encourage short breaks, hire experienced safety professional, use solutions that complement OSHA compliance. What is OSHA? Occupational Safety Hazard Assessment. ACTA. Okay, fine. Keep. Right. Next. Right. Okay. Hold on. So case study. Which is the safest mode of travel? Okay, we travel by bike, cycle, car, train, boat, ship, flight, all these, rocket. I think Elon Musk will make that also happen, right? So which is the safest? Cycle, okay. Car. How many of you say car? One person. Right. How many of you say cycle? Going to cycle, okay. How many of you say bus is safe? One. How many of you say train is safe? Very good. How many of you say flight is safe? Huh? Yeah. Which is safest? உங்களை பொறுத்த வரைக்கும் சேஃபான டிராவல்னா எது? அதான் நான் கேட்கிறேன். அப்படி எல்லாத்துக்குமே தான் வந்து பிரச்சனை இருக்கும். அப்படி பார்த்தா நீங்க வீட்டு விட்டு வெளியே வரக்கூடாது, நடந்து போறதுல தான் ரிஸ்க். ரைட்? ஓகே. சோ மெஜர் அப்ப நிறைய கையை தூக்கவே இல்லையே, வீட்லயே இருக்கலாமா? வெரி குட், வெரி குட். Okay, so what is the reality? Flight travel is the safest mode of travel till today. Huh? Yes, 100% correct. 100% correct. Look at the probability. Look at the probability of accidents. Look at the ratio of death ratio. Motorcycle accidents 230, car 7.3, 3.2. These are deaths. 213 deaths. In car there will be 7.3 deaths. Ferry in a boat. Okay, 3.2. Train is 0.43. Bus is 0.11. Aircraft is 0.07. The baseline is passenger fatalities per billion passengers per miles. Okay. நம்ம வந்து ஒரு ஃளைட் விழுந்துருச்சுனா அது 200 பேர் இறந்துறாங்க உடனே yes, it is a very very tragic event, but if you look at the number of flights and number of people who are flying and if you take the ratio of it is very very negligible. How many flight crashes happen? It's very very rare. இப்போ ரீசன்ட்டா வந்து கொஞ்சம் I think in the last 1 year there has been a little bit more than usual, but if you see in the last 10 years very very rare to have a plane crash. But you know how risky it is to fly? You are in a tin can, right? You are sitting in a literally it's made of aluminum. Okay, industrial aluminum, it is made of aluminum. You are flying literally like 30,000 feet in the air. External atmospheric pressure is like almost none. So do you know how risky it is? But how did they become the safest way of travel? How did they achieve it? How did they achieve it? Okay, so that is what we are going to see next. So how aviation became the safest mode to travel next. These are the strategies which they use. Right. So extensive pilot training. So they recommended each pilot has to go under, they have to undergo regular training for this many hours. They have to complete this many hours of training, only then they will be qualified. Redundancy in systems. So modern aircraft are designed with multiple backup systems for critical functions like engines and hydraulics, meaning if one system fails, then the aircraft can still operate safely. Okay, so ரெண்டு engine இருக்குமா, ஒரு engine போயிடுச்சுனா கூட ஒரே ஒரு engine வச்சு still the flight can travel. Okay, then you know the systems were developed in that way. Strict maintenance procedures. So aircraft undergo regular and thorough maintenance checks to identify and address potential issues before they become safety concerns. Advanced technology, modern avionics system, including GPS navigation, collision avoidance technology, and advanced communication systems, enhance safety during flight. Now, one of the technologies which you might be familiar with, ADAS, ADAS, Advanced Driving Assistance System. நிறைய கார் ரிவ்யூலாம் பாத்தீங்கன்னா ADAS 1 இருக்கு, ADAS 2 இருக்கு. இதெல்லாம் வந்து ஒரு இண்டஸ்ட்ரியில இருந்து இன்னொரு இண்டஸ்ட்ரிக்குள்ள வர டெக்னாலஜி இதெல்லாம். If you look at mobile technology, it is actually it was prepared for military. ஆர்மிக்காக ரெடி பண்ண எக்யூப்மென்ட் தான் மொபைல் ஃபோன். Now today it is a consumer product. Microwave oven, it is a ஆர்மிக்காக டிசைன் பண்ணது அது. It has become a consumer product. TV was designed for army. It has become a consumer product. Okay, so one industry will help the other industry also to grow. So something like that. So here they have perfected the system so much slowly, though that technology has started coming into the consumer area also. Okay, accident investigation and analysis. This is very very important. This is the most contributing factor for the success of aviation. Incident reporting. They report every single incident very very meticulously. அவங்க வந்து யோசிக்கவே மாட்டாங்க. பட் ஆனா ஒரு ஹாஸ்பிடல்ல பாத்தீங்கன்னா they will be very very reluctant to report anything. பேஷண்ட் கீழே விழுந்துட்டாங்கன்னா கூட வந்து ஒரு ஹாஸ்பிட்டல்ல வந்து அதை மூடி மறைக்கதான் வந்துட்டு நிறைய எஃபோர்ட் போகுதே ஒழிய அதை ரிப்போர்ட் பண்ணி அதை வந்து என்ன பயம் நம்ம ஏதாவது பண்ணிடுவாங்க. பட் அவங்க பிளேம் பண்ணி தப்பு கிடையாது. ஏன்னா சீனியர் என்ன பண்றாங்க, நீங்க இதை பார்க்கல, நீங்க இதை பண்ணல சொல்லிட்டு அவங்க பிளேம் பண்றாங்க. பிளேம் பண்ணும்போது அவங்க ஏதாவது பயந்துட்டு அவங்க பண்ண மாட்டேங்கிறாங்க. பட் ஏவியேஷன் இண்டஸ்ட்ரியில they said we are not going to penalize people. We will not penalize people when they report incidents. நான் வந்து இப்போ ஒரு பொருளை உடைச்சிட்டேன் அப்படின்னா, நான் வந்து உடைச்சிட்டேன் அப்படின்னு நான் வந்து சொல்லிட்டேன் அப்படின்னா, then I will not be penalized. You understand what I'm saying? So that is how. அப்ப யோசிச்சு பாருங்க, ஒரு ஸ்க்ரூ வந்து எங்கேயாவது கலந்தா கூட உடனே ரிப்போர்ட் பண்ணுவாங்க. People will come and inspect it and they will rectify, they will log it, they will see if there is a pattern and they will ensure it is not going to happen again. Okay? So இந்த அளவு அவங்க பண்ணி செஞ்சு தான் வந்துட்டு இன்னைக்கு aviation became a safest travel mode. Okay? Regulatory oversight. There are regulatory bodies which came into being. So Federal Aviation Administration, which is basically US thing, namukku vandu inga nariya, I mean, I think it is Aviation Ministry of India, AMI, if I remember correctly. Okay, so in the regulatory bodies vandu they will give recommendations. Avanga solvaanga neenga idha pananum, idha neenga maintain pananum appdi solliட்டு. Okay, so regulatory bodies also oversee and audit these companies or flights to ensure the standards are maintained. Finally, safety culture. Say, what is safety culture? Everybody should feel everybody else must be safe, including myself, including yourself. Okay? நான் மட்டும் பத்திரமா இருந்தோம் அப்படின்னு நினைக்கிறது நோ. இது இந்த மாதிரி ஒரு இடத்துல தண்ணி கொட்டியிருந்தா இப்ப நான் விழுந்துருவேன்றதால வேற யாரும் விழுந்துருவாங்களோ அப்படிங்கிறது வந்து அந்த தாட் வந்து it should be there for everybody. So that is called as a safety culture. Okay? So அந்த தாட் இருக்காங்க என்ன பண்ணணும், கொட்டியிருக்க தண்ணியை நம்மளே வந்து ஒரு மாப் எடுத்துட்டு வந்து மாப் பண்ணிடுமா? No. You will call the housekeeping to get it done. You will not sit and do that mopping. Why? Because you won't feel like doing it. You won't feel like doing it. அன்னைக்கு ஒரு நாள் நமக்கு மதர் தெரேசா மாதிரி ஒரு ஃபீலிங் இருக்கணும், நம்ம அன்னைக்கு ஒரு நாள் நம்ம பண்ணிடுவோம், அடுத்த நாள் பார்த்தோம்னா அமைதியாக போயிடும். பட் இதுவே வந்து யூ ஹாவ் டு டெல் த ஹவுஸ் கீப்பிங்னு சொன்னா யாரா இருந்தாலும் சொல்லிடுவாங்க, அவங்க வந்து க்ளீன் பண்ணிடுவாங்க. This is to ensure consistency. You understand that? So that is why there are specific people to do specific work in any industry, especially in a hospital. Hospital la pathina patient care kodukra housekeeping வந்து cleaning க்கு போக மாட்டாங்க, clean பண்ற housekeeping வந்து patient care க்கு போக மாட்டாங்க. கரெக்ட்டா? Why? Cross infection. Okay, that they will avoid cross infection. Okay, next. Safety measures used in healthcare. Yes. So, personal protective equipment, patient safety solutions, safer guides, medical device regulations, hospital beds, and cloud-based health and safety platforms. So, this is very, very essential because it's about patient data. Data is very, very crucial in today's trend. Right? Next. Okay, challenges in implementing quality standards. Okay, ஒரு குவாலிட்டி ஸ்டாண்டர்ட். ஓகே, லெட்ஸ் சே ஃபார் எக்ஸாம்பிள் இந்த கிளாஸ் முடிஞ்ச உடனே எல்லாரும் எந்தூசியாஸ்டிக்கா ஓகே நானும் குவாலிட்டிக்குள்ள போக போறேன் அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு நீங்க ஒரு ஹாஸ்பிட்டல் அப்ளை பண்ணி நீங்க குவாலிட்டி டிபார்ட்மெண்ட்குள்ள போயிட்டீங்க. Once you go there, they ask you to implement the quality standards. கரெக்ட்டா? அங்க ஒரு செட் ஆஃப் ஸ்டாண்டர்ட்ஸ் கொடுத்து இத இம்ப்ளிமென்ட் பண்ணுங்கன்னு சொல்லுவாங்க. So there are lot of challenges which you will come across. Yes or no? Okay, so what are those common challenges? Okay, so first of all, staffing issues. Any hospital will have staffing issues. Communication breakdowns. You will tell one thing, they will understand something else. Data quality concerns. Most of the time it will be fake data. Right? Most of the time it will be fake data. Varying standards across settings. One department will not adhere to the same standard. இப்போ for example ICU இருக்கும், HDU இருக்கும், ஒரே ஸ்டாண்டர்ட் இவங்க அக்செப்ட் பண்ணுவாங்க, இவங்க அக்செப்ட் பண்ண மாட்டாங்க. Okay, so there will be varying standards. Measuring patient outcomes, it's very difficult. Patient outcomes வந்து everybody has to cooperate, the consultant has to cooperate, the beauty doctor has to cooperate, and defining an outcome is also very, very difficult. ஏன்னா clinical condition is very, very dynamic. Okay, ஒரு paracetamol போட்டோம்னா இங்க இருக்கிற அத்தனை பேரும் if we take one paracetamol, our body will not react the same way. For everybody it will react differently. You understand that? So that is the difficulty in measuring outcomes when it comes to medical processes. Cost constraints. சில விஷயங்கள் நம்ம இம்ப்ளிமெண்ட் பண்ண வேண்டியிருக்கும், சைனேஜஸ் போட வேண்டியிருக்கும், ஏதாவது வந்து லைட்டிங் போட வேண்டியிருக்கும், பட் ஆனால் பட்ஜெட் இல்லைன்னு சொல்லிடுவாங்க. Patient satisfaction versus clinical quality, regulatory compliances. Okay, so these are all the common challenges which you will be encountering when you are trying to implement quality systems. Okay, next. Contributing factors for failing quality standards. What actually contributes? Other challenges. Challenges can be overcome. Correct? Any challenge can be overcome. Yes or no? Yes. But these are the factors which contributes to the failure of a quality standard. First is lack of leadership commitment. We will be committed, everybody will be committed, but ana human head வந்து ஒதுக்க மாட்டார். ஹாஸ்பிடலோட ஹெட் வந்து he will say அப்பா இதெல்லாம் வேணாம், இதெல்லாம் ஒன்றும் வேணாம், இது மட்டும் பண்ணுங்க அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு போயிடுவாங்க. Then what happens? No standard will be followed. Inadequate training and education. Okay, when people are not trained properly, when they are not trained frequently, when they are not trained enough, then automatically the standards will fail. Resistance to change. So if you சொல்லுங்க 10 வருஷமா நான் இதெல்லாம் பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கேன், இனிமேட்டு நான் இதெல்லாம் பண்ணுவேன். You will come across people there. When you go to a hospital, you will come across people. பா 25 வருஷம் நான் பண்றேன், நீ புதுசா வந்து எனக்கு சொல்றியா? They will ask this question. Okay, now slowly, I mean, those are very difficult changes. I mean, they will not change that easily, but again, that's a challenge which you will face. Limited technology and infrastructure. ஒரு print எடுக்கணும்னா 3 மாடி ஏறி போகணும். There are hospitals like that. There are hospitals where they will have one printer for 3 floors. Okay, so getting paper, you have to go down 3 floors. And for taking print, you have to go up 3 floors. There are hospitals. If you, I mean, once you go into the industry, you will encounter all these things. Okay. Yes. Next. Okay. Accreditation for quality assurance. Next. Okay. Accreditation standards. Okay. So basically, what are accreditation standards? Accreditation standards are industry-specific standards. ISO is general. ISO is a very, very general outline or what do you call, we can rather say guidelines which is given. But whereas accreditation is something which is very, very industry specific. Okay. So what industry are we in? Healthcare industry. We are in the hospital industry or hospitality industry? Huh? We are in the healthcare industry. நிறைய பேர் வந்து they confuse between hospital and hospitality. Hospitality is hotels. Hospital is a infrastructure. Our industry is healthcare. Okay? Right. So what is the purpose? To promote quality, reliable and safe healthcare services, ensure hospitals continuously improve their standards, to help hospitals embed quality improvement and patient safety initiatives. So how are they developed? There are agencies who will take industry experts. They will call for industry experts. NABH, what edition are we in currently? Latest edition, NABH. Red book. We are in the 6th edition. Currently, we are in the 6th edition. I think 7th edition is going to come. My God, I don't know how far it is going. Currently, we are in the 6th edition. Okay. So, how are these editions developed? First of all, under the field, they will call the experts. They will call for a panel. Now they will sit in the panel and they will discuss and they will propose these ideas. Once the ideas are proposed, that will be again discussed and then approved. If it is not approved, it will go for rediscussion or revision again. Okay, that is what it is done. Okay, so International Society for Quality in Healthcare, ISQA. So all quality healthcare systems will be under the umbrella of ISQA, ISQUA. Okay, next. Accreditation bodies, you should be familiar with this. This is NABH and this is which year are you people in? 3rd year, huh? You have never seen this. Wow. Hospital solution. Okay, fine. You guys have to really, 3rd year, how many years do you have? 2 more years. 2 more years or 1 year? Final year. Okay, 3 years plus 1. Okay, you are almost into the industry, so you guys have to really do something. Okay, fine. Next. Right, contribution of quality assurance. What does quality assurance do to an industry? Okay, it leads to improvement. There are two types of improvement: continuous improvement and continual improvement. There are two types of improvement. Yes, what? Boring, eh? Don't worry. என்னை இன்னும் டிஸ்ட்ராக்ட் பண்ணாம இருந்தீங்கன்னா சீக்கிரம் முடிச்சிடலாம். By 6 o'clock. You people delay the activity. What do I do? நான் சொன்னல லேட் பண்ணாதீங்க எல்லாரும் லேட் ஆகும் சொன்னேன். You people delay what like? Okay, fine. So, இன்னும் பேசுறீங்க. Simply wait. 6 o'clock will become 7 o'clock. I can talk for 1 hour for each slide. Right, okay. So there are two types of improvement. One is continuous improvement and continual improvement. So what is the difference between continuous and continual? Continuous improvement is a linear improvement. If you look at the line, it is very well. It will be a linear line which goes up. Whereas continual improvement, you can see ups and downs there. So which is better? Continuous or continual? Continuous. Why? Okay. Why? See, continual improvement, those are short-term improvements which you will be making. Okay. So what you will do is you will improve a system or a process, wait for it to stabilize, and then you will review it and improve it again. That is called as continual improvement. Continuous improvement on the it will keep on improving, it will not stop. But in the problem is if it fails somewhere, it will come back to the origin. But whereas here we have controls. If it fails here, maximum it can come only here. Because here we have stabilized. Right? So this is over. In that case failure happen. You understand the concept? So both continuous and continual improvement will be there in any industry. But the only thing is you have to look at it headache. Okay. Yes or no? Yes. Okay. So continuous improvement is more sustainable. Continual improvement is more sustainable. Okay. Next. So what it does to an industry? Okay. Next. A car started like this. This is the first car, 1886. This is the Cybertruck. You've seen the Cybertruck? It's a real car. You have not seen. Elon Musk OT it came in 2020. Cybertruck. Okay? Self-driving car. Self-driving car, it can navigate itself. And it's almost indestructible. Okay, next. Aviation. First flight started here. Today we are Airbus technology. Next. Phones. Alexander Graham Bell's phone. 2010, like in that moment there, 14 years has gone by. Okay. So we are at a very, very different level now. Okay. Next. Right. What does it do to you? It's very, very important. When you become a quality officer, what does it do to you? Okay. So he is the aspiring person. I told you the last slide is for you. Okay. So this next slide is for you. Okay. Next. You will look like this. 10 years later, you look like this. Okay. Fine. Next. Thank you. Okay, anyways, I was just joking about the last part. Okay. See, being a quality officer is a very good responsibility. If you really get an opportunity, your growth will be phenomenal. If you really put your heart and soul into it. Today, honestly, believe me, only because I got it. Not training we are doing quality of one of the department. Then I got a chance in operations. So actually, I got automatically qualified to be in operations because வேலை கரெக்டா பண்றாங்க நீங்க பார்த்த தெரிஞ்சு எனக்கு வேலை கரெக்டா பண்ண தெரியும்ன்ற நம்பிக்கையில எனக்கு ஆபரேஷன்ஸ் கொடுத்தாங்க. So after being in operation, that then my career went in a different level. Okay. So honestly, if you really put your heart and soul into quality, it will take time, but it will surely give you its rewards. Okay. So thank you so much for your patience. So let's just take one photograph of the rocket. Come.
சார்ஜ் 30 தான் இருக்கான். என் சார்ஜரே முடிஞ்சிருச்சு. லைவ் இப்போ பாஸ் பண்றேன். நீ எதுக்கு கேமரா ரெடி பண்ணிட்டு ஒரு போஸ்ட் கொடுத்து வேண்டாம்டா. இன்ஸ்டிங் கொடுத்துறேன். இன்ஸ்டிங் ஆஃப் பண்ணிக்கோ. ஸ்டாப் இமிடியேட்லி எண்ட்